Welcome back to the channel, where we dissect the most relentless thrillers ever put to film. If you need raw, visceral action and a story of pure human instinct, hit that subscribe button. Today, we are deep in the unforgiving jungle for Apocalypto, a terrifying, non-stop chase where the stakes are life, death, and the very future of civilization. Get ready to feel your adrenaline spike. The story starts not in battle, but in a devastating ambush. We meet Jaguar Paw, a man whose simple, peaceful world is annihilated in seconds by ruthless invaders. This is not war, it is a slaughter. The screen explodes with chaos as homes are ripped apart, villagers are cut down without mercy, and the survivors are chained together. The camera work puts you right in the center of the frantic energy, running, tripping, and falling with the victims. Witness the initial terror, the shock of going from hunter to the hunted. Jaguar Paw fights with the desperate strength of a man who suddenly has everything to lose, but the numbers and the brutality of the raiders overwhelm him. The village is left burning. The world is over. But before the chains lock around his neck, he performs the ultimate act of sacrifice. He races to a deep, dark cenote, a hidden well, and lowers his pregnant wife and young son down into the damp safety of the pit. He seals them in, condemning them to a terrifying darkness, but giving them a chance at life. This moment defines the entire movie. Every footstep he takes, every breath he draws, every drop of blood he spills is now dedicated to one single purpose: to get back to that hole in the ground. His chains are physical, but his motivation is unbreakable.
The long march to the Mayan city is less a journey and more an endurance test. The raiders drag their captives across a jungle that hates them all. We are talking about survival on the most fundamental level. They pass through quicksand that devours men whole. They navigate treacherous ravines. They suffer constant abuse. The air itself is thick with humidity and dread. Look closely. You see the hunters are also victims of this brutal land. When a deadly snake strikes one of the raiders, it serves as a chilling reminder that the jungle is the ultimate executioner. This environment is an antagonist, testing the physical and mental limits of every single captive, pushing them toward a terrifying, unknown fate. The destination is a nightmare sculpted in stone. They arrive at the towering Mayan city, a civilization on the brink, obsessed with blood and ritual. The sheer scale is dizzying, a vision of absolute, terrifying power. The air vibrates with the sound of human sacrifice. Jaguar Paw is subjected to the blue paint ritual, marking him as a man dedicated to the gods. He is stripped of his identity and his humanity. He watches helpless as others are led up the massive steps to their fate. His fear is not just for himself. It's the realization that his entire worldview has been fatally wrong. This is the last stop, the point of no return. Then the impossible happens. At the moment of execution, the sun is devoured by the moon, a powerful solar eclipse. The gods have intervened, demanding the slaughter cease. Jaguar Paw is spared, but his reprieve is a cruel twist. He is freed not to run, but to become a target. The hunters, led by the ruthless Zero Wolf, give him a head start and unleash themselves in a brutal, sadistic game. This is the most exhilarating starting gun in cinema history. It's naked, desperate survival against overwhelming, motivated force. The chase is on, and the only rule is that there are none.
Jaguar Paw is back in his domain, the jungle. He uses every single trick he ever learned. He doesn't just run, he weaponizes the environment. He leads the hunters into the thickest brush, over unstable footing and across the most treacherous ravines. Watch as he masterfully uses the quicksand trap, turning the terrain against his pursuers, eliminating one threat instantly. He takes that impossible, death-defying leap from the top of the waterfall, trusting his survival instinct over the laws of gravity. He is shedding his fear and embracing the primal animal that lives inside him. He is reversing the dynamic. Every step is a victory. Every trap he sets is a statement.
He starts picking them off one by one, using their own speed and aggression against them. He's wounded, he's exhausted, but his sheer will is pushing him through the pain. He screams the mantra, "I am Jaguar Paw. I am the son of Flint Sky. This is my forest." He has stopped running from his fear and is now running toward his destiny. The ultimate action is a man fighting for the future of his bloodline. This relentless, brutal, hour-long chase is one of the most intense survival spectacles ever filmed. The hunt reaches its climax, but we'll stop there. You need to watch Apocalypto to witness the final, jaw-dropping conclusion of this incredible journey of vengeance and survival. If this recap didn't make your heart race, nothing will. Grab the movie and dive into the jungle.